Yeah. So when we're saying here, we're talking about what gets you over the line. Really, at the end of the day, it's like mental little hacks.
Bravo.
Because everyone started from a different place.
Yeah.
And for some people, it might have been a lot easier, or a lot harder, whatever it might be. But what we discovered is that it doesn't matter where you come from, what the upbringing is, as long as you got your health, as we mentioned before, is that if your problems that you have, most of them are created, 95% are from the mind. Okay? If you can discover, which will outlet some here,
That's right.
little mental hacks to get over these problems, you'll be ahead of the game.
Correct. How to attack the enemy when they
That's
fucking
right.
come.
Now, a lot of people believe that every problem is different. Now, it might have a different face, a different form, might look different, right? But most problems, if not every single problem, is attacked the same way.
Correct.
There's a system to taking care of every problem.
100%.
You know something?
I do want to add the system
Go.
because that's what they're waiting for.
Do it.
Sweet. So every problem, all right, is like you're faced with a problem. This is how the whole, all your decisions in life, everything is made by decisions. All right, you get confronted with a situation, and then you're like, oh, I've got to make a decision. So you're like, all right, how do I make the decision? Right now, if we're plugged into the fucking matrix, we're making decisions on emotions, the way we feel. You know, oh, don't eat that fucking donut because it's going to fuck up my diet. All right? I'm like, yeah, but I feel like it. So I'm going to go eat this fucking delicious ass donut. Very strawberry with sprinkles. Like the ones that got in Simpsons. All right? I'm going to go...
The good donuts.
I'm going to go eat that. So I make the decision. Sweet. Now, you're making it through emotion. Now, that's one decision. In my opinion, that's a negative one. All right. Now you've got your data, your analytic, your logical decision you can make in that moment. When you're confronted with what should I eat? I'm hungry. I feel like the most highest reward thing, and that looks like a fucking donut. Sweet. You could say, all right, but if I eat that, I'm going to go over my calories. That's going to delay my weight loss process.
Or result that I want.
Correct. It's going to delay it. It's going to make it harder, and fucking forget about it. Could be opening doors to fucking hell. Sweet. So there's only two decisions. It's good guy, bad guy. All right? The logical brain knows what decision to make. So obviously, so think about it. If I could take your emotions away, you wouldn't feel like the donut. Because you know, you'll go with data. What's the right thing to do here? All right? What gets me closer to my result? And you'll make the decision a lot easier. But because we've got this fucking heaven and hell thing going on inside us, we're always confronted with these two decisions. Do I do what I feel, or do I do what I need to do, you know, to make the decision to be right by my goals that I need to achieve? And that's how you make the fucking decision. You look, you make it logically. You disregard, does that how I feel line up with my result? The answer is no, don't fucking do it. That's it. Now, obviously, you know, you might think, oh, that's, you know, that makes perfect sense. That's not really a hack. But at the time of the decision making, you're not using the hack. You're not thinking, all right,
You're not using the system.
You're not using the system that we're telling you. You're not going like, I can't be fucked doing whatever. Counting my fucking, putting my fucking
My Fitness Pal.
my calories in my fitness pal. I can't be fucked. I'll just, I think this is the right amount of fucking
Yeah, it seems
carbs.
alright.
Seems alright, alright? Go get fucked. Now, all of a sudden, I can't be fucked means you're coming from it's a place of feeling. It's a place of emotion. Alright? And you're going to be like, yeah, but is that helping me in some way? No, it's only helping your fucking shit ass ego. And it's only helping how you feel. Sweet. I'm aware of this, but I've got to ignore that and make the fucking right decision. That's the fucking hack. That's the hack.
Yeah.
But how many times can you do that? How good can you get at ignoring the way you feel to make the right decision to get the result you want? This is how it comes up. It's how much can you handle?
Yeah, look, it's reps at the end of the day.
It's mindsets and
We're
reps.
we're emotional beings. Everyone knows this.
That's it. We feel.
We act on emotion. Sometimes we're getting fucked. We lose our minds.
That's right.
We're not thinking this guy could be sick.
Correct.
Could be talking to someone else.
Correct.
Whatever. So that's the fucking problem. We always act on emotion, and we're slaves to emotion. And this hack we're talking about doesn't have to be some fucking genius fucking idea that
It's not
you
genius.
know.
It's not genius.
But I guarantee you haven't thought of it.
Correct. But it is genius.
you know,
It is
you know what
genius
I mean?
at the same time.
Yeah,
double.
exactly. It is genius, but it has to be some complicated fucking algorithm that people are looking for. It's not. It's simplicity.
Simplicity.
Simple. So, correct. You're at a crossroad. The donut or counting the calories.
Correct.
That's it.
Or six pack.
You know what I mean? Or six pack. Yeah, that's right. Donut or six pack. Where do I go? That's it. It's not some kind of a, ridiculous mathematical formula.
It's not ridiculous. It's not an algorithm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one or the other. That's it. But if you group, in a 24-hour period, if you group, it doesn't matter for a donut, it might be for a job, it might be anything. There's a lot of crossroads every single day of your life. If you have to decide on each little crossroad in your life where I'm going to go emotionally or logically, within time, your life will be different.
100%.
That's it.
You're
That's
only
all it is.
Yeah, it's all about decisions.
That's it. What got us here is decisions.
Correct. What
That's it.
decisions we made.
That's it.
It's full on how simple it is.
It's so simple, but it's fucking so crazy. It's like, it's knowing. Like the more we talk about it, the more we go over it. It's endless.
It's endless.
How deep it goes.
How deep and simple it is at the same time.
Yeah. Like, how could this be? How could this be so simple but so effective?
Mate, you've got to unlock the key.
That's it. Everything is simple. We just complicate the shit out of everything.
Correct.
And it seems harder. That's why we believe that it's something simple can't be the answer. Because we're so complicated, the only thing that will solve the issue is something complicated.
That's right.
It's fucked up.
That's right. And when we're in that moment where we're like deciding whether we get the donut or the six pack, resistance comes up, justifications come up. These are all deployed by the ego that wants you to feel, doesn't want you to hit that new goal, doesn't want you to grow and be that new man, that fucking
Doesn't want you to
high
change.
level. Yeah, it doesn't want you to be that high level person. You know what I mean? It wants you to stay exactly the same. So, things come in your mind like, I can eat this donut now. It's not going to affect my diet later.
Of course.
But these are all these justification things. And, things like, is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah, well, mentally strong enough that I can easily have the donut now, and tomorrow I'm sweet.
Yeah. But, the enemy of the ego is faith. And, you got to use faith. You got to have the courage. There is a bit of courage. But if you don't have courage, you can also say, all right, because I like to cover two people. Some people love the faith. Some people find it easy to have faith, and like if I do this, I'll get this,
Right.
without having done it. All right, so they're unaware of the possibilities, but they can just do it and wholeheartedly do something and just feel, have there's an internal reassurance that they're going to get what they want if they follow this road. Okay, that's how religion, that's how spirituality works. Some people don't want that. For the people who are more, let's say, analytical or they need to see proof or whatever. You ready for this one?
Our left brain people.
Left brain people or just, people who find it hard faith, they need to see before they believe. Left brain people. All right. How about look at your result you've had up until this day, all right? And what you've done to get that result. All right, there's your data. I've done this, I've gotten this. Wouldn't it make sense that if you don't do that, you're going to get a different result? You don't need to be a fucking
Genius.
a genius or a mystic to fucking see, how that's going to turn out. Use your own data if you've got trouble bridging that gap. And a lot of people don't use their own data. They just
don't.
use the I need to see. That's just an excuse.
They're not aware that there is data.
We've got so much data we're not aware of.
Shitloads.
Which is another good topic.
Yeah. Like, we've got endless amounts. Like, what have you done to this point? That's it. Because you've always wanted things.
That's it. Like, it's like me saying, like, look, I don't know if I start speaking Chinese. If I start learning Chinese, I'm going to really grasp it. I'm going to get it. If I put myself in a situation where I can learn, then I'm going to learn the skill of speaking Chinese.
Perfect.
I don't believe it.
Yes.
Cool. How's your Chinese gone with the learning that you've done? I haven't learned anything. That means I haven't.
You know what I mean? That's what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've got a whole life of like data.
Yeah, we're selling ourselves these stories.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Bravo.
We're good fucking storytellers.
We're the best
by the
storytellers.
way.
Yeah.
The best.
Fantasy story.
That's, you know what I mean?
It's not fucking. What is
Yeah.
it? It's not non-fiction.
Yeah.
It's fucking Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings.
So, as you mentioned a lot of times before, you know, what gets measured gets improved.
That's right. Not what gets fucking whatever the fuck gets whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
So, yeah, we've got to really... These fucking principles have been around for fucking ever.
They exist.
It's just the awareness that you have. That's it. And all we're trying to do here is spark awareness.
Spark awareness.
That's it. Be aware. And then it's up to you. It's in your hands to change your life the way you want it to change. That's it.
Correct.
No one's going to tell you. No one's going to, you know, hold your hand and like, let's go do this, because we don't know. You know, the people along the way, like, you know, we can help people. We do help people. But you got to have the blueprint. No one's going to make the blueprint up for you.
Correct.
And, you know, someone can hold your hand to a certain point, but they're not with you 24/7.
No.
So you got to have your own back.
You got to have your own back.
That's it.
But it's good to have support, of course.
Support's a good thing.
Support's fantastic.
Yeah, but you got to be in your corner.
No.
You got to support yourself.
Correct.
That's the most important part.
You got to do the work.
Of course, our mentors are great. People, you know, everyone's good. But yeah, if you're not involved, you.
Yeah. It's all good making a cake if you don't have the recipe. How the fuck are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right.
And the recipe here being awareness.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah, bravo.
Exactly. So that's a fucking hack.
Mate, they can't hack it, bro.
That's for sure.
Yeah, where was that hack when I fucking needed it?
Fuck. Well, I didn't have it either.
You know what I mean? There's no hack it. We couldn't hack it. We did not have the fucking hack there.
Yeah.
It's the travesty of the humankind.
That's it.
But that's why we're so vocal about this, because it's fucking, these little things are so important.
They're so important.
And it's too... I'm just constantly... So you guys get to be the recipients of the hack. All right? Meanwhile, we didn't have no special code. We had to clock the game like the normal way. We didn't have the password or the secret code or the fucking... There was no God mode.
That's it.
It's the wing it mode.
It's the winger mode.
So find out the hard way mode.
That's it. And yeah, you get so passionate about talking about these topics because they're so fucking core to the human being. It's just like, yeah. I feel like fucking throwing something in the fucking camera.
I feel like, yeah, fucking oath, because the value is so ridiculous, but it's like,
yeah,
it's like you're there.
You have to talk louder. You have to throw something. Some people take you seriously or not. Like,
you know what I mean?
It's like, fuck.
Listen, you cunts.
Like, you're like, how do you get the point across that it's so important?
The right person is going to hear you.
That's it.
The one who needs to hear it is going to hear it, and whoever doesn't,
yeah,
you know.
So it's pretty much, it all comes down to if you're ready. That's it.
That's it. But like I always say, if you like the way your life's going, just keep going like that.
That's it. Yeah, no one's got a gun to your head.
No. And
you're going to do this.
Yeah, that's right. Only you know the answer.
That's it. You've got the blueprint. And if you don't, create one.